I'm gonna talk about my experience of getting my passport. So the place, we arrived there like 6 o'clock or 6:30 probably. Oh no, we arrived there 7. So 7, and then we have to look for the parking and stuff.
Follow
and
the
then
signs for P Freeway.
And then we were done about like 7:30. So we were just walking around. So anyway, when we got there, that was 8:30. Oh no, 7. It's a 7. And then we asked the receptionist, and then she said the place is still closed. So we just go by the Art Institute and then just sit there for a while and then get some Starbucks. Anyway, the place, I think you can go to the place at 8:30. You know, you can go there already.
You need $1.50.
Anyway, so you can go there, and by 8:30, you know, at the 16th floor. And then by 8:45, we were asked to stand up for our national anthem in Panatang Makabayan. And after that, they start the process. There's not much people, or maybe because we are early, you know, we're like the first ones. And the process is really...
Continue on 90 west.
It's
for
really fast.
130 miles.
And after I did my passport, I was doing my report of marriage, and anyway, the requirement for renewal of passport is only the photocopy of your passport, a photocopy of your green card, back in front, I guess, and then what's the other one? The form. So that's the only 3 needed for my passport, because my passport is, you know, the newer one. It was only, I had it 5 years from 2014, I guess, yeah. So that's why they don't need that much requirements on it. But they had this incident, I saw it on the news. They said that the DFA has been hacked, and in some of its, what they call that, some of its data information was lost. I saw that in the news. So it's probably the one are affected are the ones with the older data. So the newer ones are kind of safe because they didn't ask anything from me except for those 3. Because when I was in the Philippines, if you just had your passport, you know, when you just got it, not a renewal or not lost or something. So they asked for baptismal, birth certificate, 3 government IDs. You know how it is in the Philippines. They have this bunch of IDs. Here in the US, they got the generalized ID. You got the green card or the US citizen card. You got US citizen card?
Usually have a state ID and then a driver's license.
Yeah. That's the only thing they do. In the Philippines, we got SSS, Pag-ibig, NBI, you know, bunch of ID. So anyway, Duterte was trying to have that, you know, generalized ID for everybody, but I don't know if it's gonna go through. Anyway, that's the only thing I needed for the requirements, not that much, although I have extra, you know. I bring a birth certificate, I bring baptismal photocopy, I just bring any documents I can bring that I might be needed, you know. You don't want to go there and then need something that you left at home because you think you're not going to need it. I would rather have all my documents right there. But anyway, you don't need that much, but you can bring them just in case. You didn't need my birth certificate or my baptismal or any IDs. Just 3 of them. And then the process only took me like less than 30 minutes for the passport. After I had my application, you know, the lady checked it on the window where I get the number. You have to look for the number where the passport is. Because they got the passport, the lines, they got the passport, the one for the visas, and the one for the, for the report of marriage or something. So they got 3 windows, and I did get the passport in the report of marriage numbers. So I did my passport first. I did a number both, but I was still doing my report of marriage when the passport guy called me, and then she said to finish my report of marriage first. So I had I filled up the report of marriage wrong, so I have to go back and white out, and I have to photocopy the approval of my green card, 10 years green card. And you have to go to the 14th floor to do all that. So that's good that everything you have to do is at the same building. And if you forgot also your mailing, mailing return mail or certified mail, they have them too in the 14th floor, although you have to pay $14 for it. And my Aunt Claude bought it at the post
Follow the signs
office.
for 90 west.
And then me and Claude bought it at the post office for only $7. And then I have to pay $5 for notary. That is for the report of marriage. And then $1 for my photocopy. So I think to have your photocopy, it's like 25 cents each to photocopy. I had tried to make all my requirements complete. I look at online all the requirements I'm gonna need. Anyway, I still needed to, my 10-year green card.
Follow the signs for 90 west.
It just arrived like yesterday, so I didn't photocopy it. But then the guy said on the window that that's the one he needed, so I need to go photocopy those.
See all the haze out here?
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
That's from the smoke from the forest fires that are happening in Canada. The smoke and the haze, that's all smoke that you see out there from the forest fires in Canada.
It's still going on?
Yeah. Not California, Canada. There's a big fire in Canada. This is all the smoke, you can see it.
Are they
Because
cold?
the wind is pushing it. The wind is pushing the smoke over Wisconsin and Illinois.
That's a lot of smoke.
Yeah, it's real hazy. That's what that is, though.
Is it raining right now while they're having a fire?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on in Canada.
Okay guys, so after my complications on my report of marriage, I have to go back upstairs and get
120 miles.
a number again. So when I get my number, they don't have that much applicants, so I get through right away. And then it's only take us an hour to do all that. That is very, very quick, guys. Because in the Philippines, to get my passport, it did take me the whole day to do that. It's because a lot of Filipinos are applying for passport. There are only few Filipinos are here. Not all Filipinos are here, so they don't have that much applicant. Anyway, on the other state, you have to have an appointment for the passport. Here in Chicago, because I think they don't have that much Filipinos in here, they don't need appointment. You just have to go there with all your requirements and get it done the same day. And then if you don't want it to be mailed to you, you can go back to it. I heard a lady say that they call them when the passport is ready. But then, we're not gonna drive 2 hours to go there again just to pick up the passport. So $7 is a great deal for you to be mailed it back to you, to be not driving all the way here again just to pick it up. So if you forgot about that mailing, you have to go to the 14th floor in the same building, so no problem with that. Only you're gonna pay more than twice as much, but it doesn't matter because if you're gonna need it, it's still a good deal. So anyway guys, after that we just walk around for 4 hours, and that is very fun. It is a great experience. The city of Chicago, or the Windy City, is a great place. It's an awesome place. I love it. It's very pretty. It is very pretty. It's like they really have an effort to make the buildings, the architecture of the city. They really did a lot of effort to make it pretty. They just don't put up the building and then just put people on it. You know, they did a lot of architecture and designing, and I don't know what it's called, but it's really pretty. And I'm just, glad that I was able to visit it and experience how it is in there. We're probably gonna be going back. Okay guys, one additional information also is the so-called consular outreach. So if you go to Chicago's website, just search the Philippine Chicago Consulate, Philippine Consulate in Chicago on Google, and it will appear in there, or I just put the website down below. Anyway, if you visit their website, sometimes it's gonna say the schedule for their consular outreach. And one time I checked, they had their consular outreach in Seafood City. That means you're going to Chicago and you're visiting the Seafood City at once. But then that time I was working, that was Saturday. So they have their schedule on it. You just click on it and then it will show the schedule, and you have to set an appointment, and you have you're gonna have a ticket, some sort of ticket that you receive on your email. So anyway, I set on that schedule, but then when I looked at my husband's schedule and mine, and I was working that day, and so he is, so I just canceled that time. But that is also one thing to look at when you're planning to renew your passport. You can do that at once, I would love to visit the Seafood City, and I would like to do, you are gonna do your passport. So I was gonna do that, but then it doesn't match our schedule, and that was Saturday too. So anyway, one thing you have to look at when you are planning to renew your passport. And I'll see you guys in our next video. Don't forget to subscribe on our channel for more videos.